lovely people of Instagram. My name is Amber and I'm here to give you guys another short and easy to follow English class from home. As always, if you have any questions during the class, put it in the comments and I will do my best to answer them throughout the lesson. So today's class is going to be on natural expressions and about English idioms. So these are expressions that unless you know what they mean, you will not understand them. It's not easy to look them up in a dictionary to get the meaning. Okay, so we're going to look at some English idioms for you today, and these are helpful idioms for everyday English. So I've chosen these because I use them a lot and I think it'll be helpful for you to know them. So let's start the class. The first one is call it a day, or we can say call it a night. Either is fine, depends on what time of day you say it. And this means to stop doing something, usually until the next day. So maybe you are working and you would say, let's call it a day. Let's finish and continue tomorrow. Or maybe you are decorating and you can say, let's call it a night. We'll continue tomorrow. This is a really helpful one to know, and it's very, very easy. So if you're doing, say, homework, you can say, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a night. I will continue studying tomorrow. An example I have is, we've been working for hours. I'm calling it a night. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so you could use this in your work. Of course, it's informal, but you could say to your manager, I'm calling it a night, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, the next one is copycat. Copycat. And this is someone who copies other people. If you use this, it can be quite a friendly way. It's not extremely negative, but people might not like it if you call them a copycat. And this means someone who copies other people. So the example I have is, she is such a copycat. She always buys the same clothes as me. Okay, so it could be if someone copies your work, copies your style, copies things that you say, parts of your personality. Copycat, I think, is used largely with children and younger people, but of course we use it as adults as well. Okay, so it's a younger, kind of more playful expression, but everybody can use it, and it means someone who copies other people. All right, moving on then. To cross that bridge when you come to it, or cross that bridge when you get to it. Either of these are fine. And this means to deal with a problem when and if it happens, and not worry about it now. Okay, so you'll hear this a lot if you work with British people or you're friends with them, maybe they will say this to you. So to deal with a problem if it happens and when it happens, and not to worry about it now. So my example is, I'm really worried I will fail my driving test. The response, don't worry, we will cross that bridge when we get to it. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, so it's quite a positive thing to say to a friend if they are worrying about something in the future. You can say, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, so that's what it means. It's a very positive expression. Don't worry now, we'll worry about it later. Moving on then is eye-catching. Eye-catching, and this means something that gets your attention. It catches your attention. So if something is very attractive, very beautiful, or maybe the opposite, it's very ugly and it's eye-catching for a negative way. But we usually use this for positive things when it gets your attention. So the Tower of London is such an eye-catching building. It gets your attention. It's very, very beautiful, so you look at it. Okay, and the final one for today is a stiff upper lip. So your upper lip is this part here, and if it's stiff, it means it doesn't move. So a very direct translation would be an upper lip that does not move. What we really mean when we say this is someone who doesn't show any emotions. They are very, very serious. They do not smile, they do not get upset. They're very serious, always like a still face. So this is a stiff upper lip. So my example is David has a stiff upper lip. He never smiles. Okay, so you can use this to describe people, and if you are friendly with them, of course you can say you have a stiff upper lip, but they may be a little bit offended because it's a little rude to say somebody has no emotions. They're very serious. So there you go. There are 5 idioms and expressions you can use every day just when you are speaking English or practicing, and they will help you express something maybe in more detail or in a more natural way than previous. So that's today's class. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have any requests for future lessons, let me know, and I will do my best to provide that class. Is there any vocabulary you don't understand, any grammar you would like extra help with? Let me know. I am your teacher. I'm here to help you with your English. So yeah, let us know. Okay, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.